Eye on Your Money, brought to you by Subway, Eat Fresh, and Chevrolet. See your West Texas Chevy dealer today.
Thank you, Greg. Mickey Cargile from Cargile Investments at Western National Bank joins us on Mondays to discuss your important financial decisions. And it is important, and this is another one that we're faced with right now, Mickey. So good morning. Thanks for being with us. We hear that interest rates are at an all-time low, but how can we decide if we should refinance our homes right now?
Well, Krista, the rule of thumb is if your interest rate on your home is 1% above the current rates, then you should take a look at it. And if it's more than that, then definitely so. Rates have fallen so quickly that it's provided most of us a chance to refinance again. Right. Currently, the national average rate is about 4.35%. I've seen some deals in the newspaper where it's even down into the high threes now. So even last summer, the rate was about 5.5%. So you have that opportunity to refinance, given that you qualify for refinance.
Now, are there any obstacles or challenges facing someone who's going through refinancing?
Well, two things really complicate doing a refinance. One is if your house is worth less than you owe on it. In other words, if you're upside down, that's going to make it problematic. The second thing is if you have taken out a home equity loan on your house, then that actually can complicate it as well.
Now, how do we qualify for the low interest rate that's available?
We've got that up on our graphic here. First of all, to get the very best rates, you have to have a credit score above 720. And that's why it's always so important to pay those bills on time. Your housing cost has to be less than actually 28% of your gross income. And your total debt service has to be less than 36% of your gross income. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't refinance if you don't qualify on these things. It's just this is where you get the best rate. So what you need to do is get out, do a little bit of research, contact some mortgage companies, and see if you qualify to refinance, and see what your savings is. And to decide, usually it'll cost about 3% of what you're refinancing as a cost of doing that refinance. So you simply need to take the amount of monthly savings you have and divide that by your amount of mortgage, and then you'll see, or I'm sorry, divide your savings by the cost. And then you'll be able to tell how many months it takes to recover that money.
All right, wonderful advice as always. Thank you so much. Appreciate you joining us, Mickey.
Thank you.
This morning's News of the Strange has gone to the animals. We'll explain next, but first here's Brian Wilkerson with sports.